Let's keep that streak going, kid. Let's get another one.
Hey, MP, I got some film on.
So we push hard off the miss, and then we swing it here, and that should get us a good look.
You trying to take my job?
The way everything's working right now, you think I want to mess with that?
Oh, let's keep it rolling. 4 wins in a row. Let's make it 5.
Sounds good to me.
Let me show you one tweak to that play you were sketching that should give us even more options. See right here?
Have a great game, man.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. .2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Devin Vassell out there with Jordan. And it's Wembenyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, Okogie and Durant are the forwards. At the guard spots, we'll see the star pair of Beal and Booker. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. And Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Jordan. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Okogie. We're about 1 minute into the first. That shot, no good. Johnson with some nice D. A drive by Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 7 points for Jordan.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Grizzlies. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Here's Okogie. Last game we saw him score 13.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And here is Beal after the three-pointer from Jordan. Booker outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
And here's Jordan outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Beal against Jordan. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And Bradley Beal continues to produce for this team.
Bull. He's checked in for Josh Okogie. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
Now here's Jordan. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Vassell kicks to Jordan. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Jordan's got 19 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Outside, Beal. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 19-6 run. Well, Greg, the Suns going all in with the new big three. Beal, Booker, and Durant. That's a lot of firepower.
And they didn't hesitate to bring Beal into the mix. The shooting that they all provide is second to none. On paper, they are as talented as anyone.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Phoenix. And San Antonio also making a switch. Random's checked in. Durant, the pass to Nurkic. Ball's knocked loose. 1:30 left to play in the first. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Eubanks grabs the miss. Suns trail by 6. Bull out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Gordon. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Suns in Phoenix. Jordan deciding where to go with it, and it's good for 2. Jordan's got 22.
And they're on a nice run right now, and MP's been at the center of it. And the hotter the team gets, the more dangerous it seems he gets. He just feeds off their success.
It'll be 5 in a row if they can get a win here tonight. And you can expect MP to put forth a big effort to get them there. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Branham's checked in. And 3 from Jordan. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Booker left side. In the corner, Bull with it. Jordan against Beal. 5 to shoot. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. He had a strong showing last season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Durant's checked in for Phoenix. The Spurs also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Jordan with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Phoenix. 17-point game. And the Suns call time. So for the Suns, Eubanks, he's checked in for Bol Bol. And it's Gordon in for Bradley Beal. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. It's still a lot of identity to be found with every team. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the summer making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been, and I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks. Booker against Jordan.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
That's who's checked in for Eubanks. Trey Jones is checked in for San Antonio. Here's KD. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
The Suns have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Suns moving the ball around, and KD throws it down.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim, he ends a huge run by the Spurs.
Passes it to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Back to Durant. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Gordon. Booker looking around. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's San Antonio running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess? You take a look at the Spurs, a slight ding in the rankings for them. I mean, still an elite team, Shaq, but they haven't quite looked as sharp lately.
Yeah, you go.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the San Antonio Spurs. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court for San Antonio. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jordan in at the 5. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
4 on the clock. Beal gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Beal's got 16 points.
Advantageous if you can get in Bradley Beal's airspace before he catches. Otherwise, that happens.
Beal against Jordan. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Jordan's got 47 points.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Beal. Jordan with some nice D.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
He was so dynamic with the ball. Durant showing his versatility with that dish.
Jordan against Beal. Shot on the wing. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here's Booker from the arc. They grab their own miss. That one, no good. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Beal. Great look, but off the mark.
Well, I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
And GA for Bradley Beal. Finally a chance to contend with these Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, for so long, folks wondered how long he'd languish in a losing situation in D.C. Now he has an opportunity to play into June.
And Nurkic's getting up there and weighting that rim.
It's hauled in by the Suns. Shoots from the baseline. A nice shot by Booker. That's 7 points for Devin Booker. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jordan inside. He's covered by Beal. Jordan with the bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Bulls checked in, so San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. to the middle. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. The pass to Nurkic. To the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Booker against Jordan. He takes it in. Nurkic with the block. And they get it back. .59 seconds left in the third. Booker outside. A three ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 10.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
From deep, Jordan, and again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Here's Nurkic. Outside, Beal from past the arc. No good that time.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little hard.
Good, another from three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
Devin Booker out there with Gordon. Then there connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier, and now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
And here's Jordan outside, and again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson, viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Thank you. Woo. Yo, you told him. You told him. You told him. That's right. We couldn't do this without y'all. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Hey, I love y'all. Thank you. I did this for y'all. This is for the fans. Couldn't have done it without y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. That's right. Coach, Pop. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow.
This is crazy. I didn't know they'd stop the game for this. But anyway, we still got a game to win. So I don't want to say too much and jinx anything. But, I want to thank my family, my coaches, my teammates, the fans, thank y'all, and all the great shooters who came before me. Clay, Steph, Ray Allen, my boy Dame, Harden. You know, someone's probably going to break this record a week from now, but in the meantime, hey, thank you. It's an honor. Thank you. Thank y'all.
And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Bol setting the pick for Booker. With the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Jones finds Collins. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Eubanks the pass to Gordon. And it's off from three-point range. For San Antonio, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth. And, yep, another basket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. San Antonio's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Jordan White hits it again. Wow!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And the basket by Gordon.
Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
San Antonio with the ball. And here's Jordan outside. Yet another bucket.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
And another one falls.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come.
From deep, Jordan, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jordan.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And they double up Gordon. Pass to Bull. Shot clock at 6. Again, Phoenix.
And the touch ball is impressive. You can tell he has a lot of confidence in that shot.
Down low. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Okogie, the pass to Gordon. Shakes him. No good that time. Here's Jordan. Misses there. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never
I'm here
got
with
it.
MP, who has just set the record for the most three-pointers in a single game. MP, first of all, tremendous performance.
Thanks, Jamila.
Now, when did you realize that breaking this record might be a possibility?
I didn't think too much about it, but when I had 10, I think, my teammates started telling me to shoot. They wanted this record more than I did, to be honest. But, you know, it's a team game, so I'm going to do what my guys ask, within reason.
So what's next for you after a performance like this?
You know, same thing I always do. Get back in the gym, do some film work, rest and recovery. You know, come out ready for the next one.
Sounds good, MP. Thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about, MP. On fire.
MP's a shooter, man. That's what he do. Splash.
All right, let's talk about Victor Wembanyama. Coming into this season, he may not have been quite as hyped as
All right, I'm just going to say it. When it's all said and done, MP will be the GOAT, unequivocally.
Unequivocally?
Unequivocally.
Well, first of all, did you just look that word up? Because I have never heard you use that word in my life.
I like to learn, so what?
Yeah, okay, fine, but you can't say that if the guy's career has just started.
I mean, yo, He's going to be awesome.
He's incredible, and he might average 50 points a game,
True.
but what if he gets hurt?
Oh, see, man, now you're just trying to jinx him. I see what you're doing.
I'm just saying longevity is part of this conversation.
I can agree with you there. Sure.
All right, to be the GOAT, you got to do it over a long period of time.
Facts.
I get that MP's your guy, and he's amazing, no doubt, but saying that he is a lock?
Unequivocally.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's unequivocal,
it's
man.
Ridiculous.
No, it's unequivocal. Unequivocal. Go.
What does it mean?
It means without a doubt.
I know firsthand what it takes to score a lot of points on the court, and he's doing it. You got to give the kid credit. It's impressive.
MP scored how many? That boy been a bucket, man. He gonna break that 100-point record. Watch.
You can see this coming. MP's always been a great shooter. Now he's putting it all together. Everybody's on notice.
MP's going beyond the moon, man. We going to infinity.
That's the kind of game where you look at the stats and you think, was anybody guarding him? Then you realize you could put 5 guys on him and he still was going to make the shot.
Flamethrower coming through. Everybody look out. Congrats on the Nike deal. It's major.
Let's get this win, MP.
Coming right up, the Spurs. Well, hello, everybody. Buckle up. Game 1 of this in-season tournament tips off right now. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. And it's Jordan in at the point. And here we go, Grant. Game 1 for the NBA in-season tournament. This game counting for both the regular season as well as the group round in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, I know I'm curious as to how both teams will approach it. So we'll see how much benches get shortened and if any different approaches are taken.
And history was made recently. Let's go courtside to revisit MP's incredible performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, too, B.A.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. Now here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert, and the jam by Gobert.
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now here's Conley. 8 points in his last timeout. Gobert with a screen on Jordan. Inside. Outside McDaniels. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Johnson for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, when it comes to his three-point shooting, Johnson is most effective from the corners.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Jordan. Outside McDaniels. The 3. Here's Towns. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Conley. Towns, right side. Outside McDaniels. From outside the arc. Connects from downtown.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
Jordan inside. He's guarded by Conley. The 3. Jordan misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jordan against Conley. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Jordan against Conley. And the bucket is good. Jordan's got 7 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. The floater, and he sinks the layup.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
Jordan against Conley. Out to the wing. Vassell outside. Jordan with a screen on Edwards. Here's Vassell. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the three. San Antonio with a rebound. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Towns looking for an opening. To the inside. Gobert takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Gobert's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, part of what has made Karl Anthony Towns become an all-NBA level player, the passing ability has increased dramatically. How much more aware of his teammates is he?
Throws good. Jordan and the Spurs with some changes. Massey, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Collins comes in for Sohan. And Branham subbed in for Johnson. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Milton subbed in for Conley. Now here's Edwards. 23 points his last outing. 5 on the clock. Releases from 15. It's not going to go for him.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what?
New play. Yep. I got yours. I got yours.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Jordan with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Here's Jordan. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
To the middle. Here's Reed. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Collins. And there's Jordan on the assist by Collins. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Count that bucket. Jordan's got 20.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Edwards finds Milton. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Jordan against Milton. The three is up. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Collins against Reed. Back to Milton. Another shot. And it's Jordan with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this one. And Grant, as we are just kicking off the in-season tournament, it's interesting how they make the groups.
Yeah, the teams are divided up first by conferences, East and West. Then they draw the 15 teams into 3 groups from 5 pots. The groups are based off of last year's record. They really try to even them out.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Edwards outside. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
From deep, Jordan. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Collins. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Branham. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Edwards. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Milton. Pass to Anderson. Can they get it? The shot by Conley, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 15-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. McDaniels passes to Gobert.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
The first one falls, and the Timberwolves making a change here. And so Gobert nails both of them. And there's Jordan on the assist from Vassell. Jordan's got 31.
And it's good to see Vassell find the open man as he continues to evolve as a playmaker.
Outside Conley. Oh, got a piece of it. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's the Spurs up by 15, and we'll return shortly.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
You take a look at the Spurs, scaling the heights of our rankings. They sit atop their division, man. Shaq, tell us how they're doing it.
Division.
And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the Spurs.
The roster was constructed with speed in mind. We're seeing that speed, especially in transition tonight. I mean,
appreciate you joining.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. That one rolls around and rims out.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And here's Conley. Here's Towns, covered by Wembanyama. Towns down low. Wembanyama on him. Gets stolen by Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 33 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels against Johnson. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound San Antonio.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
From deep, Jordan knocks down the long J. Jordan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Towns for three, buries it from three.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
NBA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. This one for three. San Antonio with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Ryan?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And they've been pretty meticulous offensively. That's only their second turnover of the game.
Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the layup is good. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Now Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson for 3. San Antonio with a rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Conley against Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Jordan's got 47 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
And he can't hit the second.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
Jordan with the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists tonight from deep three-point range. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's San Antonio, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
We've got Zach Collins, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, BA, tremendous experience and leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Such a wide open look.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Jones, the pass to Jordan. Edwards comes with a double team. Pass to Branham. 4-3. Rebound, Minnesota.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
It's Edwards on the wing. It's good.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Jordan. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Bassey's got his first basket.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Milton against Jones. And Milton, here we go. No good from 11 feet. For San Antonio, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From deep, Jordan hits a three-pointer. Jordan's got 55.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards looking for an opening. Fires for 3. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Edwards comes with a double team, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
It's so true, BA. I mean, it's tough.
Yet another bucket.
And his tear continues. Another 60-point game. We've never seen this before.
He now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. It's Edwards on the wing. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Jordan misses. And slam dunk by Jordan.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Well, Grant, we've seen some teams double up with superstar players at the same position in recent years. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, and and other times it doesn't work. I mean, it forces a coach to be very creative. When you have multiple players who are used to being the guy, it can be hard to keep everyone happy.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Outside, Anderson. Reed, a screen on Collins. Shots blocked! We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jones, the pass to Jordan. The 3-ball. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Reed to halt the run. Sends it home from three-point land.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
From deep, Jordan. Oh, another one falls. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. And Grant, in addition to getting the regular season win here tonight, they also start the group portion of the in-season tournament 1-0.
Yeah, and getting that first win in group play is big. With so few games within the group, this is the ideal way to start their run at the NBA Cup.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right, we've now seen MP score 81, which begs the question, when's he going to top 100?
Never.
Are you kidding me? All right, we need to talk about Jason Tatum. Here is a guy who is
MP. That's how you
At least
do it.
60 points in 5 consecutive games. I only have one question for you. Are you human?
I'm a basketball.
Keep on doing it.